Today, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, development-ready land has become extremely scarce. Either it's already locked up by a large institutional player, or it has simply become unaffordable. In Greenville, northeast of Dallas, we are still in a very specific window, a market directly driven by Dallas growth, but where land prices have not yet caught up with that dynamic. It is precisely in these spillover markets that LandQuire creates the most value. My name is Romain Daniellou. I'm the co-founder of LandQuire, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to present a new US land opportunity, our Portfolio 19 in Greenville, Texas. The Dallas-Fort Worth region is one of the most dynamic economic areas in the United States. Over the past 10 years, it has welcomed approximately 1.2 million new residents. When Dallas becomes too expensive, growth doesn't stop. It moves outward towards cities like Greenville. Hunt County has grown every single year over the past decade. And since 2020 alone, the population has increased from around 100,000 people to nearly 120,000 people. At the same time, the city of Greenville is investing heavily in infrastructure. It has announced a 10-year, $275 million investment program focused primarily on water, utilities, and adapting the city to growth. The result is clear. Housing demand is increasing rapidly, but the supply of build-ready land remains structurally insufficient. Today, developers don't have a demand problem, they have a land problem. On the public market, parcels are either overpriced, poorly located, or technically unusable. And most importantly, the few truly workable sites are negotiated before they even reach the public market. That's exactly why LandQuire operates off-market. Every month, we send over 5,000 targeted offers to identify this type of opportunity. And that's why Portfolio 19 does not exist on the public market. It exists only because this upstream, invisible work was done. Since 2021, LandQuire has structured over 145 projects, raised over $36 million, worked with 419 investors, and achieved an average of 22% IRR, and maintained 100% permit success rate in Texas. Our business is simple. Buy land below market value, secure the entitlements, and resell to developers who are looking for build-ready land. We use no leverage, no debt, which reduces risk for investors. I work alongside my partner Thibaut, who has more than 12 years of experience in US real estate and over 400 transactions completed in the United States. And behind Thibaut and myself, there is a team of more than 30 people: acquisitions, data, engineering, finance, and disposition. The site I'm presenting today totals 60 acres. Today, in Greenville, land trades around $20,000 per acre. On comparable transactions in the area, pricing is closer to $27,000 to $33,000 per acre. For example, this first property in Greenville is 51 acres and sold for $1.4 million, or $27,000 per acre. Or this second example, located on County Road 2178 in Greenville, 69 acres, sold for $2.3 million, or $33,000 per acre. We are acquiring this land at $20,300 per acre, which means we enter the deal with a real discount from day one. This is an off-market property with favorable topography, direct access, and utilities available nearby. But most importantly, this is not a site we hope to make work. It is already structured on paper with 352 lots specifically designed for this market. Here is what this looks like in concrete terms. We are raising $2.45 million to cover the land acquisition and all entitlements. On the land cost alone, that equates to roughly $3,460 per lot, including the operation engineering, the studies, and the fees. The total cost is approximately $6,960 per lot. On the exit side, the model projects net resale revenues of around $13,300 per lot. Overall, this results in a projected profit of just over $2.23 million, which represents a total ROI of approximately 90% pre-tax. One key point: the break-even point is reached once just over half of the lots are sold. If the exit occurs within the target window, between 24 to 36 months, the estimated IRR ranges between 21% to 35%, depending on execution and absorption speed. These are the figures for Portfolio 19 as presented in the data room. From an investment standpoint, it's straightforward. The minimum investment is $100,000 and participation is limited to 35 investors. This is a 100% equity deal. You become an equity partner in the entity that owns the land. There is no debt. You receive a 10% annual preferred return, contractually guaranteed. Beyond that threshold, investors receive between 55% and 75% of the profits, depending on the amount invested. We also include an additional protection clause. If after 60 months the land hasn't been sold, 100% of the profits go to the investor. You have access to all documentation, the contracts, the feasibility studies, the market analysis, the conceptual plan, the zoning laws, the detailed pro forma, and our digital permit tracking platform. And every quarter, you receive a full investment report managed by our finance and data team. This type of operation always rests on three pillars: an acquisition discount you won't find on the public market, a market driven by real demographic growth, and legal, technical, engineering that transforms raw land into a sellable asset. If you would like to join the project and access all documentation, you can submit your request just below. Investors are onboarded on a first-come, first-served basis, and spots are limited. I invite you to explore Portfolio 19 in detail, and I'll speak with you very soon.